So today I'm going to be telling you what you need to do before you decide to go and rent an office or a shop and move your business outside your house. This video is not going to be talking about what you should do or what you should not do, because I don't work from home anymore, but I started working from home. And I advocate that you should work from home if your business allows it. So before now, when I just started, I didn't have any money. I literally started my headwear making business from scratch. I would go to my friend's shop, take pieces of cut fabrics. She's a fashion designer. And then I started making bow ties, scrunchies. I remember I would always hassle her every day. I'll be like, how far, give me pieces. Because I was really fascinated about making stuffs with my hands. So I did not really need to launch out. I did not need an office, neither did I need a shop at that time. But I've been hearing conversations online, especially in the new year. People talk about this year you must launch out, this year you must open your own office. And I've seen a lot of people who are usually bothered when they see people launching a new office, or they see people making videos of their new space, or they see another person expanding and they are wondering, God, when am I also going to launch out? I used to work from home, so there's no big deal if you're currently working from home. And it is also not a bad thing for you to want to expand your business by moving to an office or probably renting a shop. In fact, I would advocate you do so as your business grows. But these are the things you need to consider before you move into an office. I can tell you for free that where my office is located in Lagos, I have another one in Ibadan. Where my office is located in Lagos, on that road, on that same Fifth Avenue, I have seen people move in and out many times over. In fact, there are two shops or two offices that anytime I just pay attention to that part, I'm seeing a new signage. At first, it was kiddies shop. Then next it was skincare. Then another time it was supermarket. I don't know what they are doing currently, but you can understand that if you are not really prepared for moving into an office or a paid space, you're going to have a lot of challenges. And I don't want that to happen to you. Okay. So I'm going to share with you what you need to do, or let me just say what I did to be able to keep up with the office rent, pay my staff, and also decided to have another office in another state entirely. Like somebody told me, he said, Madam, everything is planning. You need to plan. You cannot be in a hurry to launch out because you are seeing somebody out there opening branch one, branch two, and Lagos branch, Abuja branch, Port Harcourt branch. No. Or you are seeing somebody who has location in five areas in a particular state and you're already itchy. If your business cannot cater for it, you shouldn't do it. But it is also a good idea, because there are advantages of working from home and there are also disadvantages. Personally, I'm a very private person. I don't like people coming into my private life. I only let the online people see what I want them to see. There's some things that I will never share. And while I was working from home, I made it strictly work. I wouldn't share a lot of things that I don't want out there. People cannot come in to pick up. And it is always stressful for me to go out doing the deliveries all by myself, because you always work alone in the house, except if you are not like me. If you can allow staff to come into your space, into your house. But to me, I don't think it's going to work. But people do it and they are doing it well. But personally, I just did not like it. So at some point, it only made sense to me to move out of the house so that I could hire staff to help me um, fulfill orders and work on client orders. So let's move on. So the first thing I need you to do is to plan. You need to plan. Now, if first thing is to plan, this is really important. If you don't plan, you have challenges. So now, Let's say you're just starting, okay? You're just starting, you're new, you don't have any skill at all. I don't think you need to open. This video is not for you. No, you need to go back to first of all learn a skill, master it, and start having customers. So let's say you have started having customers, but you are not sure, if your income can carry the rent every month or every year. In Nigeria, we pay yearly rent. Outside the country, I know countries that pay monthly. So it depends on where you're watching this video from. But ultimately, you need to plan. And what is the planning? You need to ensure that you have steady income that ranges between a particular amount to a particular amount. I'll give you an example in Naira because I'm in Nigeria. So if you're in Nigeria, and depending on your location too, because there are places that are very expensive in Nigeria that you can get offices for 3 million and above, a very small space. So, and there are places where you can get shops for 100,000, 150,000, 200,000 naira. So it depends on where you um you stay. So this is really important. So how do you plan? Let's say, for example, I've started, in my own case, before I launched out, I ensured that I was already making between 70 to 80,000 naira monthly. You can say that that amount is small in today's Nigeria, but back then it was something. Yes, for a business that is already making 70,000 naira to 80,000 naira back then, it was like, yes, I have done it. And you need to be sure that it is consistent. Your income must be consistent. At that time, I already had customers coming in. I may not know exactly when they will come in, but I know that in a month, at least I'll have people that will patronize me and I'll make between 70 to 80,000 naira. Some months it may be more than that, but please be sure that the idea of the rent you have in your mind, hmm, your income every month can cater for it. You need to do the math, and I'll do some calculations here for you to see. I'm just trying to talk, you know, on the surface. We'll still go into deep dive so that you can understand the maths. So you ensure that your income is consistent so that you know that, okay, in the first month, second month, third month, I know that I've been doing it from home for more than 2 years and I already had a routine. I already have a pattern. So if you're the kind of person that you don't take account of what you earn every month, I think before you launch, you need to start taking into consideration what you earn every month because you are a solopreneur. You are the only person in the business. So you are not paying another person. But if I alone can be working and I was making between 70 to 80,000 naira, I was like, okay, at least if I'm eyeing an office rent that is ranging between 150 to 200,000 naira or 250,000 naira, I can be able to make it. That was what I did before I launched out. So your income must be consistent. It should not fall below a particular amount because if it falls below a particular amount, something must suffer for it. Something must give. Definitely not your rent because your landlord will not hear jack. You have to pay your landlord. So now let's go to the next thing you need to do. You need to break it down. And this is where I'm going to, you need to break it down. Do a breakdown. You don't just go into renting an office. And I'm not talking about depending on your husband now. Yes, don't go into business thinking that because your husband has supported you or your family members have given you money, any money they give you is, let me call it Jara, is just an add-on to help you, start well. But in the long run, they are not going to help you pay your bills. So let's leave Oga for now. If Oga decides to dash you money, oh, beautiful. If you have family members that can assist you, that's fine. But you need to plan based on the business itself because it's the business that will be paying the bill. So you need to break it down. So let's say I found a place or I'm eyeing a place or the rent within my area is 200,000 naira. Just follow me. 200,000 naira yearly. Okay. Now you're going to divide 200,000 naira by 12. We have 12 months in 1 year. Let's do the maths together. I know the amount, right? But I just want you to be, I want to carry you along so you can know that, just to be sure that I'm correct. 200,000 naira divided by 12 is 16,666 naira. So roughly that would be 16,700 naira. So that means your rent is 16,000. This is naira now. 16,700 naira monthly. Monthly. You will further break it down. It's part of the planning process. If you don't get to the bottom line, please don't launch out until you are sure that the unit you are getting is what you can work towards, then you can do so. Now, let's go to daily. 16,700 naira divided by 30. We have 30 days in a month. Don't worry, add Sundays. You can remove Sundays too if you don't work on Sunday. But let's just do 30 days because most of the months have 30 days, even though we have some that are 28 days, but they are few. So 16,700 naira divided by 30 is 556 naira daily. Look at this. It looks pretty small. And if there's anything that I've learned about breaking figures down, no matter how big, is that forget the big number. If you can break it down into smaller units like this, you will discover that nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. Even if your rent is 1 million naira, you know that, okay, at every month, you will know the amount it is every month. When you further break it down, you know the amount it is every day. Now, based on this, if you are making 80,000 naira to 90,000 naira, please, okay, let's do a quick math. Let's work with 70,000 naira monthly. So let's say you are selling a product and at the end of every month, you are making 70,000 naira profit every month. Or let's even do 50,000 naira. Okay, 50,000 naira profit. I'm not talking about sales that come in now. I'm talking about after you have sorted out your expenses. Maybe you may have an app you are using that you subscribe to. I'm talking about a solopreneur now. Or it may even be somebody who has one person working with him or her. Okay, but you have sorted all those ones out, and then you have 50,000 naira um, profit. So 50,000 naira in a month times 12 is 600,000 naira for a whole year. That is 600,000 naira. Now, if we divide 600,000 naira, and this is just, I'm going to the minimum. People make a lot of money monthly, no caps. That's why they can rent an office of 5 million naira and have staff members. Their staff strength is big. Forget, people are making money. But I'm coming down from the, as in coming really low now, so that you can know that no matter what it is, it's possible. 600,000 naira, this is somebody's yearly profit, right? 12 months, 600,000 naira. So 600,000 naira divided by, okay, we have done it. That's 50,000 naira per month, right? So if, let's break this down. This is yearly profit, right? Monthly is 50,000. So this is monthly, and let's do daily. So 600,000 naira divided by 365. That's how much? I'm getting 1,643 naira daily. If you minus this from this, okay, 1,643 naira minus 556 minus 556 is going to give us 1,087 naira. So every day that you wake up to work and you make this profit and you reduce or you remove or you deduct your daily rent, you will still have this to yourself. Now, this is a very small amount, but you can also relate all of this to huge amounts. It's the same thing. Money is a game of numbers, and there's nothing you want to do in your business. All you just need to think about it that, okay, how do I achieve this? Now, when you know that every day you have to make this, not literally this, you already know that every day, let's say for example, every day when I've broken down everything, even if you're already, if you have even rented an office, you are here, you already have your office, you have your staff, and you don't know how much you need to make every day to break even, talk less of making profit, then I don't think you are doing something right. You need to go back to the drawing table and start doing your numbers right, so that you know that every day, if I don't meet up this target, I need to double up. And what this does to you or for you or for your business is that it helps you think. You start thinking. Your brain will just start calculating. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And as God is a kind God from experience. God is a kind God. There's a way He will start when you start thinking about something every day. I need so amount to be made. I need so amount to be made. He will start opening your eyes to things that will just, he'll be giving you ideas. As I'm speaking with you, I have these ideas now because last year we did wholesale turbans a lot. And what did I do? I sold a 5K product and I had a particular figure, particular number of that product that we wanted to sell to achieve a particular amount. We hit that target and we beat it. And I decided to do a small course to show people how I was able to sell 200 pieces of that 5K product. In 2 weeks, I sold everything. I started making more. We started producing more. So everything is about knowing your numbers, what you want, break it down, and then you will see that it is possible. The same last year, I had a figure in mind. I thought about a class. Okay, how much will I price this class? I will do another video regarding how you can make your first 1 million naira. Yes, I think I need to do that because this breaking down method has really helped me and I believe it will help you too. So now you know that if I can be making this about, I'm making more than this now. So you won't be thinking about the rent. That they say rent is 500,000. They say rent is 300,000. Where am I going to get the money? It's possible that you're actually making that money that you don't even know and you're still suffering yourself in the house when your business is craving growth. Your business is looking for expression, but you are too scared to launch from your house, apart from those who prefer to work from home. But if you don't like to work from home anymore, and the only issue you're having is just fear of how you will get the rent paid, this is how I get my rent paid every single month. And the good thing is that you can also take this planning one step further by saving that rent daily using the Pay My Rent app. I'm going to drop the link of that. Now, before now, whenever I want to pay rent, I'll start to panic, but not anymore because I know how much my rent is daily. So every day I put that money out. If you don't want to do daily, you can do weekly. If you don't want to do weekly, you can do monthly. And when it is time, the sweet thing, when it's time to pay your landlord, you even have interest, extra money instead of saving that money in your bank. You will use Pay My Rent app. That's what I use. I will drop the description in the link so you can start. Sorry, I'll drop the link in the description. Pardon me. I'll drop the link in the description so that you can start saving right away. So you can save towards renting an office, or if you already have an office or a shop, you can save towards renewing your rent. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So I'm looking like what I really want you to achieve this year are big, big things. Enough of being worried or scared about money. There's no money, there's no money, there's no money. You just need knowledge and the know-how, and then everything will start to fall in places if you are hardworking. So till I see you in another video, don't forget, click the link in the description box to start saving. And if you're also interested in learning how I sold all those pieces in 2 weeks, no, seriously, people have knowledge. Like there are things that you need to know. If you're also interested in that, you can contact the WhatsApp number on your screen. I think I call that cash out bundle. Yes, it's a course that has all the things that I did from day one till the day I started selling. There are things you need to do, and I think it can also help you too. So reach out to that number if you're interested. If you're not interested, just go and use this method to work for you, and then you start saving. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.